Welcome back to Sinful Shisha. My name is Jay, and today what we are doing is we are gonna review the ARKA Savant, which is the HMD created by Sakis. So today's review of this ARKA Savant is gonna be interesting because this is a very versatile heat stabilization device is what they're calling, and this is the only one in the world which is the heat stabilization, because all the other devices are called heat management device, where they come with a lid and you have to manage the heat by your own manually. But then this particular device, it manages the heat on its own. So let's see what are the features of this particular heat stabilization device and how is the performance in this video. So first, let's start with the colors. So this comes in 4 different colors as of now. They have named it champagne gold, echo blue, plasma black, which doesn't changes the color, sterling silver. So this particular color, which they are calling it as echo blue, is a limited edition, and they are only gonna make 1000 units of this particular color. After that, you will never see this color again. What they'll do is, in the next batch, they're gonna replace this color with some other color, and the remaining black, the golden and the silver are gonna remain the same in every batch. So right now in US, ARKA Savant is dropping soon. What you can do is get your hands on this particular color, because as I've mentioned just now, this is a limited edition and they are not going to produce any more of this color. So if you like this particular color, then please get your hands on this as soon as possible. Alright, so let's start with the features of this particular heat stabilization device, which I am using it since almost a year. Like 8 months ago or 9 months ago, I got my hands on this particular device, and since then I have not moved back to any other heat management device. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you must be knowing now and then I keep posting stories, and the ARKA Savant is there because this has become my go-to. Alright, so let's understand with what materials this particular device is made. So in the base plate where the coals are gonna sit, Sakis has used stainless steel, and on the sides, what you can see here, it is basically the aluminium. So with the combination of stainless steel and aluminium, what Sakis has achieved is basically stainless steel will give you the maximum performance of any tobacco. Like, you will get the most optimum flavor profile of any tobacco if you're using any stainless steel HMD. That is first. And secondly, the aluminium what is used is a single bit aluminium, which helps in retaining the heat and doesn't let coals to black out. But with this particular device, the flavor is so accurate that even if you use the same let's say you pack the same flavor of 2 bowls and use ARKA Savant on one bowl and use Cloud Lotus, which is stainless steel, or Nagrani, which is stainless steel, on the other bowl, still you will find that the ARKA Savant is giving you a better taste. I don't know how this has been achieved, but then the combination of stainless steel and aluminium made it possible. So there's no going back once you start using ARKA Savant. So this particular heat stabilization device can adapt to any size of the bowl. I'll demonstrate that in this video. By default, ARKA Savant comes with a medium-sized adapter and the regular plate, stainless steel plate. But if let's say you have different size balls like I have right now, what you can do is you can buy the adapter set separately. It is basically nano, small and large, I believe, yes. And it also comes with the plate, bridge plate is what they are calling. Basically this is for the Alpaca Predator bowl. In order to make this particular heat stabilization device adapt to any of the bowls, all you have to do is just rotate this adapter, which is in the bottom of the ARKA Savant, remove it, and you can use one of the adapters. By the way, you have to buy the adapter separately. With the ARKA Savant itself, it comes with a medium size adapter which fits most of the bowls. So this is how you fit the adapter. Right now what I've done is I have used the nano size adapter on this ARKA Savant, and this will allow me to use any small size, small capacity bowl, which usually I use for the dark tobacco. For example, here in front of us I have this Ola ADE, which has a smaller diameter. So once I pack the bowl, put the foil, do the holes, this will get fixed on it properly. Same goes the story with the Alpaca Mini Kriya. It fits exactly, as you guys can see. If I just add a foil, then it will not fall as well. I have a couple of other bowls here. This is the Alpaca Mini Rook. It fits this Mini Rook as well. I have the I have the Mason Stinger. Even on this it adapts perfectly. And if you guys are using bigger bowls, like for example, this is the Cosmo Ball Predator. This is the Oblaco Mono. So if you guys are using bigger bowls, all you can do is just again, remove the adapter. You can use the medium size one which it comes with. Pack the bowl. Basically, I have packed one, it is ready. I'll foil it right now. So throw in the tobacco, pack the bowl, and then foil it. It'll fit perfectly. The adapters basically are designed to ensure that they fit the bowl exactly, and even if you tilt it, they will not drop. I mean, this has not been seen in any of the heat management devices so far. I mean, few of the heat management devices like Cloud Lotus, Nagrani, stuff like that, they sit on it, but then if someone is passing by and they accidentally bump into the table or something, that falls. But by using adapters, the risk of things falling from the table minimizes. And as you guys can see, up to a certain degree I can tilt it, still the HMD will not fall. And right now I have not even used a foil on this particular bowl. So this is the story with each and every bowl, with every single adapter. So after Sakis has launched this particular heat stabilization device with the adapters, obviously the concept, which is very unique and it is his invention, now it has become an industry standard, I believe, because the recent release of Apple on Top Provost 3, I believe, even they have come up with adapters, and I have seen the Cloud Lotus OnePlus 3 is what they are calling, and with the launch of that, they also launched the adapters which are silicone based. So I mean, the standard has been set. I'm a fan of the design of this particular device because just look at it, how amazing this looks. I mean, the curve that has been designed, the vents as well, and even the bottom plate has been designed in a way wherein you can see all the spiral thing going on, and it looks very beautiful on any bowl. Like, just look at it. Let me show it on any other bowl as well. You can also mix and match. For example, I have this Ola ADE in black color. I have the ARKA Savant in black. Look how beautiful that looks. I'm telling you, I am totally amazed and surprised with the performance of the ARKA Savant because this has zero heat spikes. I mean, you don't have to fiddle around or do anything. This will work for you. I mean, with other HMDs, you'll have to keep fiddling around, keep playing with it to achieve the desired heat. Or let's say there's heat spike, you have to remove the lid and then let it cool down. But man, this device, this just doesn't spikes up the heat. It throughout the session, I'm telling you, throughout the session, it is a constant heat. I'll tell you, before the ARKA Savant, I got the Provost, the Apple on top, and man, I am so tired of adjusting the Provost, the lid especially, and it keeps falling on its own. Like there's no shake or anything in the surface or the table as well, but still it decides to just fall, tip over. That has happened so many times with me. But then after I got the ARKA Savant, I mean, I'm not even using the Provost. So trust me, the standard that this device has set in the market is so high that right now it is very difficult for me personally and anyone else, whoever's using the ARKA Savant regularly, to go back or switch to any other heat management device, because this has entirely spoiled me, I can say. This has changed my habits. I just don't have to worry about anything after an hour or something. If I want to extend my session, I just remove the coals, put fresh set of coals, and again it keeps going. Alright, I've already packed a bowl. Let me foil it. I'll show you the whole pattern as well, and I'll demonstrate how this particular device performs. So this particular HMD only works with the foil. So this is the HMD, guys. I can tilt in front of you till almost 90 degrees and it will not fall. So this is how you need to place the coals while starting the hookah. Need more time to charge. It's been 4 minutes that I was charging this hookah, and this has started. Let me show you the clouds. As you guys can see, how the clouds are bigger, fluffier, thicker. So yeah, so it's been 4 to 5 minutes that the session has started. Now I feel that the heat is proper for me, for my personal liking. The indication will be, it will get a little harsher. After 4 to 5 minutes of mark, that is the sign when you have to change the position of the coals. So what you have to do is basically pick one of the coals and put on top of the two coals. Here is a cheat sheet for you guys to understand how you can control the heat on this device. Now I have set the desired heat. I have given the input to the device how much heat I would like to have, and I have set the coals as I've showed you. As you guys can see how big the clouds are, and this particular heat will go on throughout the session. for me without doing anything to the heat management device, heat stabilization device. After 45 minutes of mark, I'll have to ash the coals. 45 to 50 minutes of the mark, I have to ash the coals and then change the position of the coals again, and again it will give me the same amount of heat, and I will achieve the same amount of clouds as well. If you want to up the Hookah game, then the next big thing is the ARKA Savant HMD, which I believe Sakis is dropping this week in US. So go ahead and buy it from hookahunlimited.com, which is Sakis' website, and get your hands on the ARKA Savant. Let me know your experience as well in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.